I get messages as I'm streaming live. I forgot that I'm even live and I'm getting messages. That's the way it works. I got a meeting in an hour. I'm like, oh my gosh. A host just messaged me. Her water pump failed, which I know that feeling because I have a well. And that is a big job to put a new pump in the ground, get the old one out, and put another one depending on the depth of your well. It could be 150, 200, 250, anywhere. And that is a big job, and I can relate. So they're not going to do a show tomorrow. Luckily, I have a neighbor who's a engineer in plumbing. And he and I and a couple of my relatives pulled this thing out of the ground and put in a new one that I had bought. But that is not an easy task. So my pump is relatively new, which is good. But my fire, what happened to my fire? I think my fire went out. But I did a test in my front of my yard with the GoPro, because yesterday I went on a bike ride for 17 miles and I was not happy with the quality at 1080. I am not happy with it. So I just edited a video. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm setting this up because my head is spinning with all the emails and everything else. And constant messages. But first I have to do these pop-outs. It's a little chilly in here. It's about 47 outside. It's 48. Probably feels warmer outside than it is in the house. Nah, I won't go that far. What are we missing? That's what we're missing. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're good. Let me check my fire. I think it went out. No, it's going. Not well, but it's going. I hate that. I could show you, but I would have to take my camera off. Now it's starting to catch. You have to let the fire breathe, the wood. If it's just like stacked on each other, it's not gonna burn right. You gotta allow it space in between so air gets through it and flows, and it breathes. I call it breathing. The fire breathes better to burn, like it is right now. I had to lift the wood up a little, put it to the side. It's a wood stove. That's the door you hear. The creaky sound, and the wood popping at times. Oh yeah, that's going good now. You could almost hear the fire going. I can hear it. You probably can't. But the good thing is the weather's starting to turn. Excuse me. It's starting to get nice out. And that's a good thing for me, for bike riding. All right, I want to look at this video. Now this is in 4K. And it's the camera in front of the house. Let me open this up. I saved it off of the GoPro player. I'm hoping this is going to work. Where did I put it? Documents. Crossing my fingers. No, I didn't ride the bike. I put the camera in front of the house. Uh-oh. This is a black screen. All right, that one didn't work in 5.6K. This one's working, the 4K. Let's look at it. I want it to be fluid. That's the key. Fluidity. All right. Let me take myself off camera and put the other thing on. All right. So this is just, I just did it for a few minutes out front of the house. Okay, it's working. The trees are moving more fluid in 4K. I should be coming out with the dog. Maybe I did already. Oh no, there he is. There he is. There's Tycho. Oh, it's definitely more fluid in 4K. Oh yeah, definitely more fluid. This is good. This is an improvement from yesterday. Yeah, the 5.6 won't work. This is the 4K. 4K is good. I'll take 4K. Definitely will take the 4K. It's better than 1080. See, I'm looking for fluidity with the movement. And this definitely looks better. The way things are moving, not jumpy. Now, where is he? Where am I with him? Where did we go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely more fluid just on his movement. Tycho's movement. Oh, I think he's going to the bathroom. I'm not looking at him going to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, he's finding a spot. Let me go back a little. Snow's almost gone. The image is sharp. Very sharp. I'm very happy with that. Look at the movement on this. It's more fluid. See it? Even him moving. Even me walking. So that's what I'm looking for. The fluidity of the movement. So when I do the bike rides, it looks better. So this is 4K. The 4K is definitely an improvement. My firewood is going down. Ooh, that's double road, but it's going down. Oh, there he goes. He wanted in. He knows when he wants to go in, he goes in. He goes right toward the door. That's funny. He takes me. I follow him. But yeah, this definitely came out better. I'm happy with it. For 360. Yeah, let me look at this movement. Yeah, that's definitely moving a lot more stable. Even the way this is moving in the wind. That's more fluid. Now you can tell where the camera comes together. You'll see a warped area. I've noticed that. May not see it on this side. Maybe on the wood side. There. Wait. It'll be like right around here. I also play with some other settings to make the video straight or at all times. As far as level. But I can't even tell the warped area. I usually could tell where the camera, puts the video image together. It's going to be somewhere in here. It's actually looking really good in 4K. 4K. You want to see Tycho again? Oh, it's definitely moving better. I could see the tarp blowing in the wind. That looks definitely more fluid in 4K. Even this branch. Oh gosh, what's going on? Stop. Where are we? Should be coming out any second. Fast forwarding. There we go. That's the spoiled one. That's the spoiled one. Mr. Spoiled. Yes, Mom. I don't know what you're saying. Look at him. He loves it. That's Tycho. So it looks, the test is a success. That's the main thing. 4K all the way. Now I know the settings when I go on my next bike ride. I was hoping to go this afternoon, but I have a lot of stuff to do. I still might. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 54 degrees.
But then I would have to go to the same place. And I did it yesterday. For what? To test it? No, I'll test it on the next one. I don't want to go to the same trail. I like doing different things. It gets boring. So I'm not going, probably. Oh, what is going on with this fire? It's going, but it's still not burning the way I want it to. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Come on. Burn. There we go. It's a little chilly in the house. The main thing is that I tested it in front of the house, easy. I got the settings that I want to use now for the GoPro 360, and it should work better than the video I did yesterday. That's the main thing. Well, here comes Mom. Yes? I'll do that in a few minutes. I'm live and I got to get off it.
I'm just asking you.
I understand.
When you have time.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even say nothing. I said, okay, I'll be in a few minutes. I'm just saying, when you have time, I will. I got a meeting in a half hour. It's crazy. It's funny, I still get alerts from McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and all that stuff. And I don't go there anymore. I don't eat that stuff anymore. So it's like I still get the notifications. I just don't eat that stuff anymore. Today is Whopper Wednesday. So you get a Whopper for like half price. Even the Impossible Whopper is bad. It's like, just because you would think it might be a healthier option, it is not. As far as calorie intake, I'm like, I'd rather eat a regular Whopper if that's going to be just as bad as a... Let me look it up. Calories. I'm looking it up. It's a plant-based. It's made of soy. It's not totally plant-based because the burger is topped with mayonnaise, which is made from eggs. But if you don't get the mayonnaise on it, it can be vegan friendly. How many calories? The Impossible Whopper contains 630 calories. The regular Whopper is 660 calories. So they're both ridiculous to eat as far as calorie intake. One Whopper, I don't care if it's an Impossible or regular. Impossible 630, regular 660. Wow. What a difference, huh? So that is totally unhealthy for me to eat. Totally unhealthy. I could do a lot more with 660 calories healthily and be full for the whole day, including vegetables and salads. That is bad. So just think, if you get a Whopper, fries, and a soda, you're looking at over 1,000 calories right there. It says it right there. Combined with the soda and fries, either meal will amount to 1,000 calories. That's bad. Look. How many calories? Look at this. Combined with a soda and fries. Just one burger with fries and a soda is over 1,000 calories. Is it healthier? Neither version is particularly healthy. It's ultra processed and high in calories, refined carbohydrates, sodium, salt, and inflammatory oils, whether plant-based or not. No way am I eating that. No way. And if it goes for that, it's probably McDonald's. Now, Wendy's is my favorite, or was my favorite, because the beef actually tasted better. It tasted like real beef. It didn't taste like McDonald's beef or Burger King beef, in my opinion. It tasted better. But that's not going to be healthy either. Any of that fast food stuff is ultra processed food. It's totally unhealthy. I'm getting a text. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, so that's a no. Oh, I got another. You could be eating a Whopper right now. Get one for $3.99 today, only for Whopper Wednesday. I just got another notification. One came on the phone, the other one came through the computer. I'm like, my gosh, I don't want it. By the way, the carrier is done. The carrier model is done. Mom's good. She's over there. I'm telling you, this fire is driving me nuts. It's on, but it's not warming up enough for me. Let me get down and get this going good. I don't know if I have wood in the wheelbarrow. Oh, it's bright. Oh, I got some. So now I'm working on these little planes. It's crazy how you have to actually put the pieces on the planes. Excuse me. There's 8 sheets of planes. I just did 1 last night. I gotta do 7 more. Then I gotta paint them. But the carry is done. It looks nice. But the planes are tedious. I don't even know how many planes come in 1 sheet. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 6 planes. So that's a total of 48 planes. And they're tiny. I'm gonna try to put this on. I put it on paper. They glued pretty good. I was like, this is cray-cray. You gotta glue the fins, everything. Everything has to get glued on these little guys. I don't even know if I can show it because I don't want to tip it. But these are the planes. They have to be glued together. So there's 6, but times 8, that's 48 planes. I only did 6 last night. So then they got to be painted. And this is a job in itself. But it's going to look nice. The carrier looks really good. And actually, I have to glue the base, which I should do right now. I need to glue that base so that the carrier doesn't move on the... I'm going to do that now, so it dries for later. All right, let me move my keyboard. I'm going to glue this thing right now. Oh, I'm scared to even think about how I'm going to do it. Alexa, brighten living room light 100%.
Okay.
I just realized that I do not want to tip the carrier. Oh my God, that's not going to be good. Use more glue. Oh my God, that's not a good thing. Let's try to do it. There's the... Oh my God. There's so many little pieces on the carrier. Antennas, all kinds of stuff now, because this is the final product. So it's got all these little antennas sticking up. I don't know if you can see all this stuff on it now. It's cray-cray. But I have to glue because it's drilled in, because I put lights inside. But now I gotta figure out to lay this right and how I'm gonna glue it. That's gonna be very interesting to figure this out, because it has to be flush. Yeah, this is gonna be dicey. Very dicey. I may have to push more wire and move it up further. I can't even touch it. It's like, if I do anything stupid, I'm going to ruin the pieces of the model. has to lay flush. And now the wire's in the way. Okay. You can't see it. Now you can. Okay. We have to go back further. It's not enough on the front side. Okay. Oh my God, this is scary. It wants to tip. I don't want to flip the model to glue it. The wire has to be tight, like that. And that's how it's going to have to be glued. So the glue is going to have to be put on the actual... Oh my God, I can't open the glue. This is going to be tough. Now the glue is shut. Really? That's why I hate these. Let me get a plier. You gotta have all the tools in the box, which I do. My model box. Wow, that thing is really tight. I don't think I'm going to use this one again. It's not a big deal. I have plenty of glue. Oh, I got it. I did get it. Okay, now we're going to have to lift the whole model. And I need this light up here so I can see when I'm applying the glue. Let's pull this wire out a little bit. That should do it. Perfect. Now let's see if we can get it on perfectly. I don't want... Oh shit, the stand. That's not a big deal. Okay. That's exactly where I want it. So now we're going to hold it and find the leg that fell. Let's see it. Alexa, dim living room light, 50%.
Okay.
I gotta hold it. I'll put the leg on after. I'm gluing the bracket to the bottom. Grandizer. Yeah, they have the 2 for $7s, I think. The chicken. Dude, I didn't lose 67 pounds to start eating Burger King and all that stuff again. Absolutely not. I still have 15 more to go. then I'm happy. Once I lose 15 more, I am right where I want to be, period. Look how nice. It's pretty freaking nice the way it came out. And there's a lot of pieces on it. This was not an easy model to build. And I still have to make the planes today. And then paint them. This lights up though. The tester is here, but there's no way I'm putting this down. Not yet. Okay, that's good. It's gluing. I could tell just when I turn that leg. I think we could put it down now. I hit a prop. Oh yeah, it's gluing. That's good. Very good. It's stable. Because the wiring, it's not meant for lights. But I always do models with lights. So, let us see how it lights up. If it lights up. This doesn't give enough power for it though. That's the bad thing. These batteries are dying. I should put a new battery. It's lit up, but the battery's dying. It's not gonna give me a true. Yeah, the wires. Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
See, the batteries aren't lighting it up completely because there's too many lights here for this little battery that's dying. But there's also lights in the bridge. But again, if I put a new battery, maybe. But even then, there's a lot of lights in here. But it looks nice. I know it's gonna look nice when it's connected and it's fully lit up with. It's gonna look pretty hot. And the bridge lit up. So that was not easy putting the lights in this. Alexa, turn on living room light. The main thing is it's working.
Okay. We gotta put this back to the. Actually, I could put this on the shelf and away from everything till I make the planes. That's gonna go right here. And the stand is nice and glued now. This wire's driving me crazy. Good. It actually came out really nice. I'm happy with it. With that model. Now next model, I gotta finish this shelf. This one's next. One more model for here. And that empty space right there. One more Enterprise. One more. And then it's done. And no more models there. Even though I got that's not true. Maybe not. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I have the original Revell Enterprise coming Saturday. Ask me where I'm gonna fit that one. I have no clue because it is packed up there right now. But this is the one I want to do next. This is from Into Darkness, this Enterprise. This is a sweet looking model. The good thing and the bad thing about, first of all, it's Revell. Always try to get Revell models. They come from Europe, Germany. It's where they're based out of. The best model kit you're gonna get, like these type of models, is Revell. Period.
End of story. Stop. Alexa, dim living room light.
Okay.
They are so high quality compared to. Do not. I've been saying this. Do not get AMT. Do not get AMT. I suffered from AMT. But this. So this is a model that's going to save me a lot of time. Why? Because it's Revell. And I don't know what the skill level is on this. Probably not much. That carrier was a 5. The carrier was a 5. Alexa, brighten living room light. It's a 3.
Okay.
It's a 3. It's mediocre. That's what this is. Level 3. But this is a level 3. This is laughable. Easy to put together. This is laughable. The carrier had hundreds of pieces. This is a joke. Actually, yes. I have gotten models in German. But it doesn't matter because they number everything. Everything's numbered and lettered. So the language isn't necessarily needed. Now, the good thing about this model, and it's big. Look at the engines alone. They're big. This is a 20-something inch model. I mean, this is going to be a big enterprise. But you could tell how easy it is to put together because that's it. Those are the only pieces. And then the clear piece is see-through for the lighting. Revell is... So that's the stand. I can see that's the stand right there. So that's not much of it. More pieces for the actual model. But see, in here, they already had the spacing with the clear for the lights. In the saucer, the disc, they have holes already for the lights. But I gotta look at the image of the actual Enterprise from Into Darkness to see if there's holes on the top and the bottom. The good thing is, where's the main section? Like this already has the holes in it. It's already got the pre-drilled preset holes. That's gonna save me a lot of time drilling. But that doesn't mean that they put it exactly like the Enterprise model. I have to look at pictures because I may have to drill additional holes to make it look right. And the engine is probably a clear, which is great, but you don't put the clear on just like that because then it'll look retarded when you put lights. Yeah, there it is. See, that's good. The clear is not absolutely clear. See it? It's fogged out. That's what you want. And that might not be enough. Because when you put the lighting, if you put a light between a clear piece, you're going to see the little bulb inside. It's not going to look right. You got to fog it out with transparent white to cover it a little bit so the light spreads out and not pinpointed. Otherwise, it won't look like these models here. There's another cheat. You buy Scotch tape, but not clear Scotch tape. The other Scotch tape that is like foggy looking. It's not completely clear, invisible tape. And you put that over the piece. You cut it out, you put it over the piece, and it creates that same thing. Like it spreads the light. It doesn't focus the light, which is what you want when you're doing stuff like this. Otherwise, it's not going to look right. It's going to be a pinpointed blue light or a white light or whatever light. No bueno, no good. So this should not be a hard model to put together. Thank gosh. And it's a lot of blue. I don't know how many more blue lights I have, but I gotta check that next. Then I got the original Trek coming Saturday. I don't know where I'm gonna put that one. Something might have to go. And if anything is gonna go, it's gonna be the Reliant. That's actually, yeah. They all look good though. We'll figure that out when it comes to it. Let me see how much blue. Okay, what is this? What is this? I gotta check all my lights. Okay. Let's see what we got left. I need a marker. I don't need a marker. Let me just see what I have. We need orange and red for the other Enterprise. We need lots of whites. Here's a brand new box of 30 white 5mm. That's a lot. That's good. And I still have more 5mm whites in here. 5 of them. So I got 35 whites. Oh, I got more. This is another brand new box of whites. I got plenty of white. This is 3mm red. This is orange. We're gonna need these for the other Enterprise. We have a ton. There's some on the top. There's about 20 of them. That's plenty. Green. There's no green being used anytime soon. The red blinkers, I've got 29 because I only put one on that Enterprise. Plenty blinking red. Blue. We're going to need to know how many blues we have. We got plenty. It's like 25 blues in there. So I don't need to worry about blue. Red 5mm. We're gonna need some of those. I've got a ton. And finally, red 3mm. Smaller. A lot of them. So I'm good with lighting. The whites and the blues is what I was worried. It is all white. Yep. Yep. So all of these are lights. Oh shit, one just fell out. I just heard that. Oh, they're all over the floor. Nice. Could have stepped on them. These are reds. Let me make sure there's nothing else on the floor. No. Now, which box did that come out of? Probably this one. That's orange. Red, 3mm. Yep, this one. Another thing is very important when you're doing models. Fine sandpaper. Fine sandpaper. To sand pieces down. Sometimes you got to do that. There's so many little things. Because you don't... I use a cuticle scissor cutter when I'm cutting the pieces off the model, off the mold. And then if there's some left, I'll cut as much as I can. Then I use sandpaper to get anything else off to make it a clean piece. You do not want, you want clean pieces. You do not want little things sticking out your pieces, because sometimes when you're putting it to another piece, it's not going to line up right. Especially if another piece is going to overlap that piece. That piece, you'll regret it. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
Well, I hope you feel better, Pig Pug. All right, what's going on in here now? That's funny, Grandazza. I don't know. I can't hang that from the ceiling. I'm scared. Because first of all, I have to hook up lights to it. There's going to be wires coming out of it. It won't look right. Secondly, these aren't that light. And I'm so scared to hang a model and it falls. I really, even though I can do it. I'm hanging that planet from the ceiling. That don't weigh nothing. That's a Christmas ornament that I made into a planet. Now, see, like aircraft, like planes and stuff, I would hang from the ceiling for sure. But I'm not going there. I'm working on the ships now. But I believe I can ask about if some models come in German. They definitely come in Korean. Korean is a big one if you get certain models. A lot of them come in different languages like French. It's funny. Sometimes there's no English on it and I got to go strictly by the numbers. It's like paint by numbers. Yeah, it's hard to detail when it's so small. Really hard. I don't care how fine the little brushes you have. It's still steady. And you have to put the magnifying glasses in. You're like, it's like a jeweler. It can be very difficult for that kind of detail. But I think, I'm not sure. I think this one might be in German. I'm not sure. Not the... Alexa, brighten living room light.
Okay.
Let me see. Well, it comes in English in the back, and it looks like German. It looks like German language to me. Only a person that reads German would confirm that. Alexa, brighten living room light. But this was English and German.
Okay.
So if you look at the bottom, I see du, so that's German. So you see like this one has both English, German. Oh, that's definitely, look at the top. That's definitely German. So this is a German-English one. This big 28-inch battleship. So, you know, this is going to be a tough model. It's going to be a tough one. Alexa, dim living room light 50%. I highly doubt that the Revell is going to be in German. Not, even though it comes from... That's why I got to wait for these, because they come from Germany. A lot, or the UK, depending on where the outlet is coming from. But I sometimes get them from the UK. Where's the instructions? Yeah, this is in English. Alexa, it's a level 4. How is this a level 4?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
This is a joke. This ain't no level 4. This is like a level 2. It's not a level 4. It's laughable. Oh my God. See, now this is bad. Alexa, brighten living room light 50%.
Okay.
This cannot be. Oh, that's the painting. What the heck? Oh, that cannot be. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say that's. Oh my God, maybe not. Where are the instructions? I didn't know instructions. Oh, now this is getting a little scary. That's the decals. I mean, I can do it. Okay, now we got it. I was a little nervous for a second. I was like, where's the instructions? let's put this away. I don't want to lose anything. But I do want to look at the instructions to see if they come in. They probably come in different languages. If I had to guess. I gotta leave in 5 minutes. I got a meeting. It's definitely in German and a lot of other languages. It's just not in German and English. It's actually a lot. But see, there's no instructions to put it together. It's all visual and numbers and letters. See? There is no... Very rare do you have that. It's just numbers, arrows, lines. But in the beginning, need spare parts, it has it in different languages. The lighting is too bright. Alexa, dim living room light, 50%.
Okay.
See? German is in there. And of course, English. But the models themselves, it's all pictures and numbers and diagrams. And this, they call this a level 4. This isn't a level 4. This is a joke. This is like a level 2 or 3. This ain't no level 4. I mean, maybe, I don't understand. Maybe because you got to deal with the clear pieces. And those are, you got to be careful putting that, gluing those. Maybe that's the difficulty part of it all. But it says it's a level 4 out of 5. I do not see that. I see a 3. But who knows? Can't be. No. No way. But it's because when you got to put the plastic clear pieces to the model, you have to be very careful not to smudge it or get glue on those pieces. Otherwise, those clear pieces are totally shot because you'll smudge them. So you have to be very delicate with that. Really delicate, because even like say you glue the model where the model piece that it's going to go to. First of all, you don't want to put a lot of glue. You don't put glue where it's dripping on the piece. It never dry. You just put enough glue like that you could barely see it. You don't overdo it with glue. It's going to stick with the littlest amount of glue as possible. And I mean where you barely see the glue on the piece where you're going to glue to. That's it. That's more than enough glue. You don't want it like soaked or like you could see the glue like wet. No. That's a boo-boo. Because when you put the pieces together, the glue spreads out and it makes a mess. I don't care how thin you think it is, it's bad. Use as little glue as possible. Just enough to visually see the surface wet. That's all you need. So now, like when you're putting these clear pieces on, once you set it, you want to set it right the first time. Because if you don't, you're going to start ending up getting glue marks on that piece. That's no bueno. You want it clean. So that might create the difficulty to bring it up to a 4. That's the only thing I can imagine. Because there seems to be a lot of clear pieces with this. Do you want to go crazy with the glue? Hell no. You know that it's the worst annoying thing when I've got the glue on my fingers like they are now and it sticks. It's like, then I got to go get thinner and take it off. Oh, it's horrible. I hate the glue. You can't do crazy super glue like that. At least I don't think you can. If you wanted to, Grandizer. I don't know. I wouldn't want to attempt it anyway. It's bad enough. I got to try to save and protect as many brain cells as I still have. further damage would not be a good idea. Not at this point. Hell no. Anyway, I have to run and go to a meeting now. I'll be back later. I'm not going out today. I'm just gonna chill out and game later. Amanda, last night, I tried to communicate. She probably was sleeping. So that's why I didn't end up playing the game last night. Life is strange. We'll try again tonight, maybe. So, Grandizer, you better not be doing that stuff. Pig Pug, I hope you feel better. Anybody else who's watching, be well, be blessed. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. It's going to be 54 here in the Hudson Valley, New York. Today's a good day to be out there and enjoying the weather. And I hope the weather's nice where you are. Go enjoy it. No, we didn't play the game last night. We're going to try to play it again tonight. Anyway, Grandizer, have a great one. Anybody else, be well. See everybody in a little bit. I'll be back soon. Like in an hour or so. Till then.